What's going on, everybody? Boys, how you doing? Thank you
Good,
very
good.
much for showing up. I appreciate it. You guys look
Woo!
good. Mr. West, wonderful to see you, sir. Been
Thank you. Thank you.
way too long. Absolutely way too long. I hope you
I
guys
won't be trolling
well.
around in the comments tonight. So
Yeah, so he's gonna do a face to face.
Let's see here. Oh boy, let's see. We got streaming. Everybody streaming. Why are we not? Oh, let's get that connected.
Yep.
And for some reason, let's see, unable to connect. We're gonna reconnect. Yeah, we're having a little bit weird difficulties this morning. This morning. See, I'm even having difficulties in my head.
well, let's see Dade County.
Let's see. We'll get that going live. Save. All right. So, welcome everybody. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
Glad to be here.
So happy to have you here. Looking forward to it. We got what? 2 days, man. We are 2 days.
2 days,
out.
and the event's gonna happen. It looks like it's happening. Well, it is happening.
You sound surprised, sir.
No, I just want to,
That's what I did.
all the messages and stuff that are coming in the last couple of days, then all the just between work and all that stuff. I'm actually off on Friday, which is awesome. But tomorrow night I got to hook the trailer up and pack it up with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
So
I've
that's
got
what
to
we're
work
doing
tomorrow night. Yay!
Yeah.
So, those of you that don't know what we're talking about, by the way, we are talking about Operation Future Wars by NuBreed Airsoft.
Yep.
That's what we're going to be talking about all night tonight, all 55.
The whole 1 hour. The whole 1 hour. Yeah. We'll just
Whoa,
1 hour.
whoa.
All night long, I'll be passed out. This old man will be sleeping in the controls. Let's go, dude. Yay. Yeah, that's right. Get your tickets now.
Okay.
Like I said, everyone's been calling, making sure they have the right tan or right green or right power armor, the right. Just go to NuBreedAirsoft.com, free camping.
And where's it at?
It's good, but I can't even talk to get to that point though.
Hold on. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. This is
Orlando
his
Extreme
this is his
Battlefield.
moment.
Outdoor Extreme Battlefield Orlando. Outdoor Extreme Battlefield Orlando.
All right, DCM, what's going on?
Yep.
Johnny was just here. You guys saw him before.
Yeah, that was John, right? Oberdorf?
Through.
That was John. Was he getting stuff for his son? Or he just had to get
the
BBs?
nice thing about the events and things like that, come on, connect you. It is. I mean, I actually get a chance to get out there and see everybody. We've been so busy with the new arena. It's just tough to get out and see everybody. But yeah, super happy about being able to get up there. Thank you for having us, by the way. Just wanted you to know that. This is a little bit different than we normally do. You know, the format of the stream. Normally we ramble for the first 5, which is basically what this is.
That's good.
Then Toucan does what's happening.
That's because Christian is slacking. He's not here, so
Yeah.
we can talk. We can talk behind his back, and then we'll talk in front of his back when he shows up.
Well, I mean, we talk in front of his back, behind his back. Yeah, it's all the same.
He likes it.
Oh, good.
He
He
likes
likes the attention. That's right. To a certain extent, depends on who's giving him the attention. What you trying to figure out? You got it figured out yet? Outdoor Extreme.
No. So we just started recently. We just started doing.
It's Outdoor Extreme Battlefield Orlando, paintball and airsoft. You forgot Battlefield.
God, that is a mouthful.
Yes, it is. But I mess it up every time. But
Yes.
I just got to remember. If I could just remember the first word is outdoor, not Orlando, it wouldn't screw me up.
It's almost like you have something that you could have it typed up digitally in front of you on a
I
screen.
should, but I was trying to. I gotta challenge my brain every now and then. So if I have it written in front of me, there's no challenge.
Oh, you're challenged, all right.
Yeah.
Oh hush.
We're only 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
There we go. NuBreedAirsoft.com. Go get your tickets now. NuBreedAirsoft.com.
What's up, Colt?
I'll say it about 100 times tonight until he puts the stream running across the bottom.
He's trying to figure out that button.
That's okay. That'd be me if I was set up. If we ever get our stream going, which we
Yes.
will, we'll probably be doing. Let's see. So somebody has a stream on Tuesday night that I'm always on, and then we got Dead and Outfitters every Wednesday night now because now he has his own field, own indoor complex. I should say, not a field. It's a complex.
Speaking of that, Papa, during the show, we need some live video with people out there playing.
That's true.
So the funny thing is, we are going to have, once we're done, we are.
I got a little worried about you there for a second when you trailed off.
There, but
His ADD's kicking in.
Oh, okay, that's why. Wrong stream key. Um, we're trying to get everything finished. We got a whole bunch of stuff we need to start showing people some of the.
Colt's having Papa withdrawals.
But that
Colt's having Papa withdrawals.
It happens, man. It happens.
who's the oh,
Oh.
thank you, Colt. So the indoor, the arena, we've got so many things have been changed and updated there just in the past 3 days. We've enclosed and finished and expanded the player staging. We've got so much torn out and are going permanent with a lot of things. And once they finish the electrical piece, I will have the cameras going up. So the goal has always been to have 32 cameras.
Sweet.
And so everybody can have, we'll have access to all the footage, everything, and we're gonna live stream it. So that has always been the goal. We're looking forward to doing that.
Very nice.
Super
Cool.
weird. Well, I guess we're just gonna forget about. We won't even bother with trying to get Instagram up. I've been trying to get it this whole time, but it doesn't seem to
work. You got the main ones up. You're good.
But whatever. Maybe next time.
Instagram has live? I didn't know Instagram had live.
So we've updated a lot of things, and we're able to actually do Instagram live stream now, but seems to be giving us some issues.
Okay, Top. I have a tan boonie hat. I actually have two different colored tan boonie hats.
So look at this guy. Look at this guy thinking he could leave and come back and just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna come play again."
Well, he's outgrown all his uniforms, so he's taking my fat uniforms. So he ate too. I guess he ate too well while I was out there, and that little brain just kind of went. So, but he needs how's Tan looking? Tan is looking better. It's as far as you got 6 power armors for Tan, and I think we're at 2-to-1 right now ratio. We're trying to change that. So, but the quality of players you have on Tan is like insane. But then again, we got good quality too because you got the Dade County Milsom guys and all his brotherhood over there. So it's gonna be a good battle. It's gonna be awesome. Boomers, get out of here!
Oh,
freaking boomers!
Put an S at the end of it.
Yeah.
Crap.
I know. Yeah, plural boomers all about. Bryce Pentcliffe. Bryce. Okay, come to see you, Papa. I came to see you. Oh, came to see you live.
Well,
Tan is looking better, but we still need more players on.
Yes,
Tan.
we need more Tan than we do. Whoops, here we go. This is
so if you're looking to hop on or showing up late or doing a walk on, sign up for Tan.
Yeah, Benny is I don't know. Do you?
Tactics.
Weiner, I don't know if you know Benny. Benny, he's actually one of our refs.
Cool.
Great guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Benny's he's looking forward to it. He has.
He's coming up. Good.
Yeah. Good. Oh yeah. Listen, this is one of those. He's one of those guys that goes all out when it comes to putting together. If you tell him. So for the Star Wars event, he's got a full. I don't know what do you call it. Is it speeder bike or
little scout trooper?
Biker scout out suits. He's got one of those. He just finished his.
Chat, do you like how Papa's trying to hide his nerdiness by acting like he doesn't know what it is? He knows what it is.
Smell the Rogaine. That's just on your upper lip there, Jason. Upper lip.
Jason, man, smell the Rogaine. Listen, you're gonna be bald before any of us will be bald. Whoops, I shouldn't say.
Well, hey.
All right, Justin. Sorry.
He just can't grow real facial hair. That's
Bruce Scout. Would you guys go away? Hey.
First of all,
Scout talk to the chat like that.
My kids are at the door barking. All right, give me a second. I gotta let them in because they're gonna keep taking.
What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh my God.
Go ahead, Papa. I'll fill in.
Yeah. God. So we'll go ahead. We'll pretend.
God! Look at the size of that thing.
There we go. We're gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. We'll wait for him to show back up. That'll be all right.
It looks like a haggis.
Shaved head isn't the same as bald.
No, that's like I'm bald, dude. I shaved the rest off. I'm not
Yeah,
going
but
to do the cul-de-sac
you got
look.
enough hair on your upper lip there to make up for what's missing on the head.
No, this
so
is
it's
you know, this is Magnum PIs. This is Tom Selleck's mustache. I just rented
okay.
it.
Have they not let you grow the beard yet? I thought you are
So
you not?
that's supposed to be hopefully this summer. We're waiting to see. Hopefully some positions move around. The sheriff is actually still looking at possibly letting uniform patrol have beards. Now it won't be like I had before. It'll be a little more well kept, I guess you could say. A little lower. It won't be the 300 Leonidas like beard.
So
now if I go to the plainclothes division, that's going to be a completely different type of beard that you're going to see me with.
Oof, these guys got to get bassed tonight. Holy crap, they smell like
I'm going to look like a mountain.
Oh
no, yep. Like if I go to plainclothes, it's going to be a mountain man.
Yeah, like dirty cop beard.
No, yeah, just big old woolly booger thing. My youngest daughter is
first of all
waiting for that. She wants me
Brad.
to braid it.
Brad, you gotta. Which one are you talking about? Because
who do you think he's talking about?
Yeah,
who do you think he's talking about?
Young. I mean, Weiner's got me by a couple of years, and I think I got Justin by a couple of years, but none of us are
just,
young.
31,
I'll be
90. Oh, cool.
52 at the end of May. So I mean,
I got you by quite a few years.
Not quite a couple.
8 years, not couple, 8.
Whatever.
It's not even double digits. You got me by, but it's close.
F-150. Beowulf sounds like the voice for a Ford F-150 commercial.
There it is.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Wow. I hope you point that one out for us. Tim.
Actually, I sound like the F-150. He sounds like the F-350. Big difference there.
A Ford Ranger.
I'm like, if you and your they want to go out for a drive, take your F-150.
86.
Beowulf's like,
Ford Ranger.
You're going to go chop him some logs.
Looks like exactly 2 to 1.
That much of a stretch.
Cool. Lots of campers. Camping is free, by the way. Baby Papa. Wow.
Camping is free. So I guess let's go ahead and get into the heart of it. Let's talk a little bit about what the event itself is. Let's really get into the meat of that. We talked about that a little bit last week.
Yep.
But I mean, the inspiration for it, what spurned this event, and what are you guys looking to do? As far as is it a series? Is it what and what all is it about? So whichever.
Okay. So actually, some knucklehead came to me with this brainstorm for a cool force on force event, including power armor in the event, and
who was that?
That's where this brainchild was born. It was written by Justin Beowulf up there, and also Christian. Christian is putting all this everything together, all the fragos and all that stuff together. So it's going to be an awesome event. But like I said, it is force on force, green versus tan. Green camo for tan camo. The power armor will be marked in a way which you can tell which side it's from. Would you guys stop? Would you go lay down? My wiener dogs are underneath my feet here, and they want my plate of food that I have here, and I'm not giving it to them. I got to finish it. But anyways, back to the event. So Operation Future Wars Chapter 1, which will be a series of Future War type events that we'll have throughout over the next few years. Depends how long I live, who if I turn the company over to, if I don't make it much longer, because all you fuckers keep calling me old and a boomer. So, but anyways,
we're having you taxidermied if you die. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be taxidermied and put me on a pedestal.
We're gonna put you up in the corner
of bright orange shirt.
Papa's studio right there, like one of those bears. Like,
what was that movie? Wieners under the wiener. yeah. What was that? What was that movie with the dead guy? The dead guy. Weekend at Bernie's.
There you go.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a weekend at Wieners.
Nobody Google that.
But anyways,
movie.
Yeah, don't do that because you'll get the OnlyFans page. So I'll let Justin do a little bit more explanation of what's going on with the game, how it's going to be run. Consider it's his brainchild. So take it away.
So just kind of the inspiration for the game. Sitting around talking with I really blame Christian for a lot of it because he's been on me for over a year now when he found out I used to write paintball scenario games, which, the paintball scenario world is way different than the Milsim world. It's a little more outlandish stuff. sci-fi, fantasy, whatever. And he's been all over me, like, you need to write a game. You need to write a game. I'm like, man, I don't have time. Like, oh, you need to write a game. Well, his ADHD and persistence won out, and I finally came up with a concept, talked it over with him. And then I called Weiner and I'm like, hey, I got an idea. It's like a whole lot of like 80s, like dystopian future, like anime mixed with a lot of caffeine and just crazy shit. um, so, and you know, talking with other people kind of in the into that genre and stuff, as well as getting feedback from Papa here as for characters and things like that as things move on. Just trying to create a game space or a world that's unique but also known to a wider player base, not just your more LARP enthusiast airsoft players like you guys that are into the wasteland stuff or stuff like that more, or but the guys that are purely milsim. Just trying to create that happy middle ground for you get something a little bit different from your standard milsim, but also something a little bit different from your standard LARP style game. Just a happy place where people can come, something completely different, reset your kind of your mind for other games throughout the year, but also create something where the player base is going to drive the story as it goes on.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Doing the same thing you were trying to get.
The inspiration for the power armor, well, aside from the 80s like anime and crap like that going in there, we were trying to come up with something to make it unique, but also replace the technicals for a lot of the AOs we're going to right now. You can't necessarily take out a Ford Ranger or a Jeep Cherokee out there and drive it around the field.
Nope. Not
So,
this field anyways.
The power armor is something to kind of replace that aspect of the gameplay. Now, I'm not telling you to go jump on your buddy's back that's wearing power armor and they're going to treat you, or you're going to treat them like a transport. No, but it's a piece of equipment with armor and firepower to further the gameplay in a strategic way, but also add to the immersion.
Okay. Okay.
Richard. So how are we able to kill the power armor?
Yes. So that was something we talked about on the Players Wanted podcast for the first time. Right now, you see a lot of places that do like the Juggernaut style gameplay and stuff like that. I did not want something where these guys are out there with balloons taped to their back or something like that. It just takes away from it. Does that make sense? We are looking at some other technologies down the road, that stuff we might be able to put out for people. But for now, each person that shows up in power armor goes through specific safety briefs, and they're going to be taught how to play their role, so to speak. So being a power armor, you're probably going to be a little bit more of a role player than just your standard player. They're going to be taught how much damage to take, so to speak, before they take a knee for a reboot. We'll get into all that the actual day of the game and put it out for everybody. There's going to, with the heat concerns and stuff like that, these guys are probably going to be coming on and off the field pretty frequently, which will kind of add to the attrition of the game. Oh, no. Richard talking about the background here. Richard's going to be.
Yeah. We'll get to the rule. We can get more to the rules a little bit later.
Yeah.
Like, again, really, I mean, so the base premise of it is a pretty good idea. I know it's the writing of it. I know you and Christian kind of paired up a little bit on that. When you told me about it, I thought this was something that we were talking about doing in like a year or two. And I got off the phone with you, and like, I don't know, 8 minutes later, there was a post saying Future Wars. I'm like, what? I don't know what this is.
Where'd that come from?
So it definitely came about a little bit faster, which is,
okay.
I mean, super cool to be able to do that, to put something out as detailed as this is, to be able to put it together and then get it out there quickly is really awesome. So definitely, talk a little bit about the lore, the history, all of that.
I'm trying to remember the year time frame. Of course, I just got back in from Atlanta a little while ago, guys. So you have to
brain
excuse me.
fried.
Yeah, Atlanta traffic. It's in the not too distant future. It's still on Earth. It's not like some far flung planet or anything like that. The widespread militaries of the world have kind of collapsed from the Third World War. Corporations have stepped in with private military companies, and they're kind of filling the gap that the nation's armies and militaries have left. Obviously, with corporations, you can have some changes in technology, things like that. That's where your power armor comes from. That's where some of our props are going to be coming from with some of the missions and things that Christian have written as the game controller for us. We're just trying to give everybody that force on force gameplay and just throw that futuristic spin on it.
Yeah, he's gonna have lots of new props and stuff that you haven't seen before are gonna be in it.
You guys stepping into either green side or tan side, you're fulfilling the role of one of these private military contractors from either faction, and just fighting for your company. You're there to earn a buck, so to speak. You're an employee. Same token with you guys in power armor, they're the same thing, but they're kind of like hotshot free agents. They're going to go between different factions as they go. Now with where this current conflict is taking place, I believe we said it was somewhere in South America. I'll have to go back and look. Excuse me on that again.
Somewhere in South America.
Somewhere in South America. It's hot. There's a jungle down there. There's a lot of stuff going on. There is a lot of lore posting and news releases that is on the Operation Future Wars Facebook page, where you can go read up on the events that's leading to what we're happening right now.
The story-wise.
Story-wise. Now, and I will go ahead and tell everybody too, after this event's done, win or lose, whoever gets what will affect the storyline, but also in between this event and the next chapter, whenever we get around to it, there will continue to be things being released, just to keep people involved.
No paintball.
You're way behind, Bryce. Way behind.
Yep.
I was like 30 minutes ago. Come on now, man. Catch up. You're not a boomer here. You're supposed to be keeping up with us. But it's something where I want people to be involved. If you got ideas for things, ideas for storylines, stuff like that, get involved on the Facebook page as well. Interact with the story post. You can be in character as far as I care for there too. Thank you, Top. Get them, Top.
Yep. So there's your kind of the synopsis of the game. What's going to go on when you show up at the field? You're going to go up to the main Extreme Outdoor Battlefield Orlando, whatever they are. Wow. Outdoor Extreme Battlefield Orlando. You're going to go see Jenny in their pro shop and get a wristband, so that shows that you signed their waiver for their field. When you get your ticket, you do all that online there. They just got to check and make sure it went through. And then you'll go, once you're done that, you'll come down to our tent where you get your registration. You'll get your wristband for your faction side and stuff like that. You will not get your event patch till you've gone through the safety brief. Once you go through the safety brief, then you get the badass event patch. I sent it to you, Greg, if you want to show them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The
I sent the
event
patch. The event patch, yeah.
Very nice patch.
Yeah, it's got it's a very cool patch. It glows actually the skull part glows in the dark. Everybody will get one of those.
Guys from Tactical Imaging on that again.
Yep,
did a
Tactical Imaging.
job.
Brian Slater does an awesome job with all my patches.
Yep.
I've been getting my patches since 2016 when I got my very first Weiner patch. So
he's done every single DEO patch. I don't have him do it.
That's correct. Yep. All then, we got a ton of patches from him. Six Flags. He did the Six Flags patch, which is pretty cool, and just all the TCA patches.
At some point, we're going to kidnap him. We're going to kidnap him and make his crew come down.
Well, if we get any of these other AOs, he'll probably come down because it'll be worth it for him to come down.
It's worth it just to see me and Papa. I'm just saying.
That's true. Or we just got to go to an event that he's at and see him.
I know, but
he's so popular.
I'm getting from a lot of folks from some of the other states, all the way up to North Carolina. When we do the grand opening, the actual grand opening for the Action Sports Center, everybody's going to come on down. So
Sweet.
We'll be there. My plan is, well, I'm only 3.5 hours away.
Yeah.
But I'll be there, definitely there for the grand opening. I'll
I
hopefully
mean,
be there
if
before the
that's
grand
something you'd
opening.
be interested in having like a juggernaut suits run around at that too, Papa. I mean, I know people.
That could be interesting. Of course, they may not fit through the doorways. You know,
Yeah,
they're all Papa height doorways.
Oh, yeah, I'm screwed.
Listen, I'll show up.
But anyways, if
I'll
you're interested in checking out the event, you can find it real easy. Go to NuBreedAirsoft.com and check it out. That's the first picture that pops up, and my dogs are gonna get dead here. I'm gonna cook you up on the grill. That's what I'm gonna do. Just chill out.
Mr. Mask Guy Paintball has a good question about drones.
That's a great answer.
Rule wise, we don't have a problem with it. Is there any issue with the field and their use?
The only thing they may have a problem with is the canopy, because the field does have a good canopy over the top of it. But I don't see a problem with using drones out for. Would you stop?
Yeah, the only
Lay
thing
down.
So
that would have been the only issue if they had a problem with
Yeah,
it.
but I'll check with Desi tonight, and I'll put that out.
let me expand on his question though. What are let's assume that they are allowed to use it. What are the rules regarding engagement?
Weaponized drones.
So can the drones report back? Can they drop? Can they be shot? Those are some of those things.
So new drones is a new thing that's just popped up in all events that I've been going to lately. It's something they're using for drop, believe it or not, for scoping out the troops, recon, for dropping bombs
Munitions
on
and stuff.
tacticals, munitions. It's become quite a new
I would
characteristic
assume
to these games.
everybody would still treat it where you're not to engage them.
Correct, meaning that you cannot shoot at drones.
Right.
You're not allowed to shoot at the drones. If you see one coming, hide. Type of thing. You don't know what it's there for, whether it's gonna, drop a Nerf bomb on you, a tennis ball, something that they're able to use as ordnance to take out a group of you. But like I said, the drones are something new that came to Milsim probably about 3 events ago that I go to, because I go to TCA events.
Yeah.
That they actually used to take out troops on top of buildings.
By the way, real quick, let me jump in. We were able to get connected to Instagram. Those of you that just joined us from Instagram, I apologize for the late join, but we are talking about NuBreed Airsoft's Operation Future Wars coming up this weekend, May 2nd and 3rd.
It was completely Weiner's dog's fault that we couldn't get on Instagram.
Every bit of the background of how it started, where it came from, what you guys can expect, as well as going over the rules.
Weiner.
Sorry, I wasn't talking. I was like,
I was trying to help.
Sorry.
Just talking about how he's not that old, not that much older than me, and then he just reminds me
how much older I am.
Makes you feel better about yourself just a little bit, right?
Sometimes it does.
Hey, that's what old people are good for. That's what old people are good for these days. Make you young and feel superior.
You say young and innocent about him?
Youngins.
Oh, youngins. Okay. Whoa.
You whippersnappers.
Snappers.
Only thing snapping on us is tendons and joints.
That's right. I had a conversation today with my doctor. I had to go for a doctor's appointment, and when he found out what I do, because I don't sit around, I do Milsim, he was like fully enthralled, and it's like he could have been Steve Tom's younger brother. This guy, but come to find out, he's actually older than Steve Tom.
It's hard to tell how old Steve is.
Little Asian doctor. And Steve, there's no telling. There's no telling Steve.
God.
I don't think Steve's hit 50 yet. I'm not
Right.
sure.
He's like 72.
Wait, Jason,
like
you still on here? You still on here? How old's your old man?
Is your new primary care a coroner by any chance? I'm just
No, he's on retainer. He's on retainer. He's on retainer. The coroner is on retainer. Yeah.
I got a new one. We could use this. I may have already told Weiner this. You have like any arthritis problems?
Who, me?
Yeah. Well, just like minor ones, anything,
Minor ones, the hands.
Minor.
Just the hands every now and then.
There's a new terminology for that. I just learned it the other day. It's called early onset rigor mortis. You're welcome, chat.
I usually get that in the morning.
Localized, right?
Yeah, very localized.
Not a lot, but it's there.
Yep. So how's it feel to see your first real wiener there? Preach.
What?
He says, I'm here just to see a wiener and shoot balls. The chat is awesome. Anyways, NuBreedAirsoft.com is right there in the scroll. Go get your tickets. If you just want to see what the event is about, it's all over the event page, all over the NuBreed Airsoft website, Facebook page, all that stuff. So go check it out. Somebody just messaged me. Doop, doop. Oh, who is that? Is that a new map? Christian just sent us a new map. There we go. There we go. Beautiful map, Christian. If you're listening, you had to finish up the map because it had too much teal in it. If I go to print those out, you know how much more I have to pay for all that ink?
joke was diabolical.
What was that? Oh, my son. That's my son, by the way.
Sean, is your dad old enough to fart his own ashes now? I'm like, how's that work?
Oh, he will answer that too in a heartbeat. He will. He calls me up and tells me today he needs me to co-sign a loan for a vehicle, and it's a Titan, a 2010 Titan, and he wants me to co-sign for him. And it's a standing joke because if you knew the story behind it, there's no way in fucking hell I'm signing co-signing for him for a vehicle. That's my.
Can we show off the new map, Weiner, or is it not approved?
Yeah, go ahead.
yet?
No, you can show off the new map because I've got it printed out and put the schedule on the back.
People are asking in the chat.
Oh, it's right here. Let's see if we can. Let me send it to you. I'll send it to you real quick there, Mr. Papa, sir. There you go. I just
send it to Papa.
There you go. You just got it.
Where did you send it to?
To Messenger.
Oh.
Can you go to Messenger? Yeah, Messenger. I sent the patch there too, so she can show off the patch.
You know, all right. I'll bring that stuff up.
Yep, he's gonna bring the map up and show the new map we got that Christian put together with all his blood, sweat, and tears. It looks really good. The only thing I got to do, like I said, I got to put the schedule on the back of it. And I got to get 100 of them, 150 of them printed out. Didn't you print them out for me last time, D? Didn't you, Papa? Didn't you print them out for me last time? For
me? Print the maps out?
Yeah.
Yes, we do need some more on tan.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we definitely need more on tan. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember I thought maybe you did use the shop printer or something like that.
Yeah, if you are willing to swap over, just hit up them when you get here.
Who's that?
Dakota.
Oh, Dakota, he wants to swap over to tan?
Well, he said he's bringing his tan kit with him just in case.
Okay, yeah, we'll need him on tan. Based on the numbers I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at my tactics over here on this screen, and then this screen has my chats going on, and this one right here, my beautiful face.
Ugh. Oh. That's why it froze.
Oh, God, Pierce showed up. Quick, we got to quit talking about him.
I think he's got hoof and mouth disease right now, so I mean, he might not be able to go.
Really?
Let's see what we got here.
That's not good. I needed him in chrono.
All right, so
it was a joke. I'm kidding.
There we go.
There it is.
A little bit about that.
That's the map.
Enhance.
Over there, the front. You got the front parking there. See where camping's at. So you got the front parking. On the left side of the.
You're gonna have to zoom in on that because you know Weiner can't see that without his Papa readers on.
I can see. I'm doing fine. I can see it beautifully.
You have your Papa readers on?
I got my one contact in. I'm good. I got monovision.
One contact in. That's fantastic.
That's hey, I wear monovision. That's the way I work on my equipment. I have to.
And before anybody gets alarmed,
drop it for you, and then I can.
All the blue around the map, that is not water.
That is not water. Nope. Nope, do not be alarmed. Oh, we lost the picture.
I'll tell you what. While you let me do this instead. I'll add this and then I'll crop that for you. So you guys can talk a little bit about this.
Sounds good. Yeah. So that's the map. The map should have will be released probably as soon as I get a message from Christian.
Oh, look at that.
I'll crop the map. Give me a second.
No problem. Take your time. That's the Future Wars patch you will be receiving at the event.
And it glows.
Purchase a ticket and filled out your waivers and go to the safety brief.
I'm just saying that just.
It looks awesome.
That if that's not 80s, I don't know what is.
Oh, I see. That's too funny, Blue. He pushed his plate all the way under. You're gonna get stuck under there, dude. You're too fat to get out from underneath that cabinet. My workbench. He did it though. Good job, Blue.
Grab your chair. All right, stand by, gentlemen.
That must be Christian. I hear his beard walking in the room.
See.
Dakota had a question for you there, Weiner. He was asking if they're going to print out some of the maps on field, or they're going to.
They will be. We're gonna. Okay, so yes, they will be. You will get a map at the registration table. Right now, I'm working on a thing. Well, I got to get it done tomorrow. I have no choice, so I'll be out getting those printed up tomorrow and have them with me for Friday. The worst case scenarios, I'll be printing them up on my own printer. I got a little bit thicker.
They're using this right now.
Or if you want me to do me a favor, print it out yourself. What I'll do is I will post it on the page when I have the
what's going on?
Both sides done.
Thank you.
What's that? Nicest map you ever seen or nicest patch you've ever seen?
Oh,
thank you so much.
Yep. So, but Dakota, we'll have maps there. I definitely will have maps there, so you don't have to print it.
And if you
Yeah.
never
Print
played
it
at the
out.
field, it's a good.
Holy
field.
crap! Who's that guy?
There we
Ah!
go. Look at
That
that.
scared me for a second.
Yeah, Mike.
He's wearing Minecraft glasses.
There we go.
What's up, CRISPR?
Hello,
Oh, CRISPR. Hey, CRISPR. Mr. Walker, sir.
battle buddy.
Why do you look like you just woke up there, Christian? Do you stay up all night working on that map and get it straight? It looks like you did. The map looks great.
He's
All right.
consumed
we're gonna get-
1,000
show you that
milligrams
map.
of caffeine to accomplish that.
There. Is that better for you?
Hasn't showed up yet. It's loading.
There it is. That
There
was
we
good.
go.
A little bit better.
That's beautimous.
All right.
Yep.
Now, if you want to talk about that, there you go.
It's not done. It's missing the logos, but and it's
Well,
not
that's
formatted
okay.
correctly. But that's
People-
basically
people-
it.
People
Tell us
were
about it,
wanting-
Toucan.
Well, it's a beautiful map. Most beautiful map? No, I'm kidding.
There's colors to
The
it.
the trees are to scale.
As you can tell by the various marked locations with the map key and the top right key, which is the most important, that says what the map is for. It's for Operation Future Wars Chapter 1. What? Crazy amazing. Friday, when you all arrive, there is parking and overflow parking, but it's just marked as parking. 2 quadrants to park in, neatly highlighted in various pixelated shades of pink. But after that, there is the camping section, a very pointed, glorious yellow blob of,
Why does that look
I
tangible?
dare say, specificity. So if you're coming to Camp Friday, the camping section of the map is where you will reside, where you will plan for the dystopian cyberpunk, armored, apocalyptic adjective of war you will be facing the next day.
That's all of our keywords. That's what I'm talking
Looks
about.
great, Emma. Add the other one. Sorry, Emma's pointing it on the window.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, send that to the group so the old men can look at it. All right. You're about to get the updated one.
They'll attack.
Okay. So, in the interim, then.
So,
Oh, my son.
the map. Outdoor Extreme Orlando has stated they have put some field improvements on the AO. So if you went to Backyard Barbecue, there will be some nice, much needed, and definitely will be respected changes to the AO. What are those? Well, if you show up, you'll find out. So that's that. We still have tickets available to buy for this. See prior statement about what the game is going to be like. That will be fantastic. Justin, the illustrious, not bearded, but fat mustache man. The mustache is fat and it matches the other thing below the equator on that guy. The game has rules written by.
That's it.
beautiful
Christian's in
man
charge to
with
be my
the
hype man from now on.
From another amazing event we go to. Why don't you, Justin? Why don't you take the horn on these here bulls and chirp on about the power armor? Unless you already.
Oh, well, we
You
already
already
covered that.
you're a little late.
Late? It's only 6:55. We just started, but fair enough.
What? 7:42, Spanky.
It's true. It's true. Well,
His Mickey Mouse watches needs to be wound up again.
it's a Mickey Mouse watch.
That was eerily accurate, wasn't it?
Was this actually a stream, or did this turn into the boys talk about airsoft?
No, we were.
Did it
No,
turn into
we actually been
Like-
talking
like-
about.
talking about.
We've been
Future
actually
Wars.
talking.
Wars
Yeah.
before
There was
we
only
good.
what
started
5
getting
minutes of
into
BS.
Well, you
Last
we were
Wednesday
missing
was
you though.
funny because Weiner came on and immediately turned into like the boys are here. Let's just
Yeah.
talk. Like it was
Well,
really
we
the
did.
boys
It
at
was
the
fun.
bar.
This could have been bar talk, but instead it actually was a guided, structured conversation.
Wait,
about
did you
it.
show off the Warlord?
No,
God, I don't
no.
have it. If
No.
somebody sends it to me, I
But
can.
the Warlord should have been gone to should have gone to the COs.
It did.
In which case they were supposed to pass it on to all the players.
One of the
Now-
We can show it off.
Here earlier.
Actually, I can probably
Oh,
email the
no,
Warlord to
no,
everybody.
Yes, it was.
It's sexy. I saw.
Everybody who bought a ticket, I can actually probably have the Warlord emailed to everybody.
The
No.
Warlord. I know I'm going to say this, and it doesn't matter. People, please read the Warlord. You're not going to read the Warlord. Please
Do
read
it-
the
do it-
Warlord.
Read
It's
the
not too
Warlord.
specific, and it is made most palatable. As most palatable as one can for an alt sim. That's not just your typical mill sim. No, it's not going to be posted anywhere. Don't worry about it, Papa.
What?
You're looking for the Warlord?
No.
Unless somebody define. Oh, okay,
No.
I see.
Right there.
Will the AOs be rateable? No, because the are they on the field or off the field? The CPs, not the AOs.
Oh, you mean the AAs?
Yeah, the AAs.
Somebody
I know
just
he's got-
commented patch.
Because we had to patch up there actually.
Wow, how do you feel
Like
about
we-
the patch you're gonna get from the event? Patch.
AOs, here we go. Throw that there. Let me talk on that.
I think he meant AAs, not AOs. And then also, we call them. Don't we call them CPs?
It's interchangeable.
Yep.
You know what
The
he
C-
meant.
Yeah, the CPs on the field. Or are they all just off the field? That's the question for you, Christian.
CPs are on the field.
Okay, just making sure. Just one because that means they're rateable,
From
correct?
one end of the field to another to
Yes.
maximize the play space.
That is correct. You did an awesome job with that too, sir.
There is your link.
I appreciate
don't
you.
like that link at all, so we're gonna change that.
Well, that's to get the tickets, the NBA
Yep,
tickets,
that is
or
the actual
just
link, but that's not applicable right now. So what we're gonna
Nope.
do is we're gonna send you right here instead to get that. By the way, you'll notice though, you'll see where it says Tactics right there. Tactics by
Is that
wonderful and amazing
Eric
Eric Fort, the creator of Tactics.
Shout
Wonderful
out to
guy.
everybody's website designer.
Yep.
Yep, my website designer does a phenomenal job. If you need website work done,
Your
contact
favorite
Eric Fort
designer?
on Messenger or on Facebook.com. Or also,
Are you telling me Eric Fort is the MF Doom of website design?
Indeed. Look,
Yes, he is.
what? How did you know that?
It's history. It's not rap. It's different.
Fair enough. Well, for you. For me, it's life. For you, it's
I like Christian's fashion for today.
I'm
I
very
think it's
proud of you.
awesome.
Really am. I'm impressed.
Yep.
One day I'll be impressed with you.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I'll almost get there and I'll fail.
You're like, oh, here's a reference. Greg, you did this. You went.
You don't. I could name every show on TV right now. You'd be like, what?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's play a game. Start naming cool shows on TV, and you'll get an adjective. Go.
Blue Bloods.
I'm not gonna do that.
You're so
I'm
boring.
not gonna
Blue
do
Bloods.
Huh?
Blue Bloods.
that. Okay.
Currently
Boring.
on TV or
yeah.
previous?
FBI.
Why
FBI
did
International.
The old guy just show how old he is by talking about Blue Blood.
Blue Bloods is not that old. It just ended. The series just ended.
Yes, after 13 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just, but it was,
That's
last
also
year
where I
was
bought my
in-
mustache from.
show.
Yep.
What about Leave It to
How
Beaver?
did I know you were
What is that? So that's the stuff my mom watches. I don't watch that crap. Well, how about Perry Mason? There we go. Might as well go that old.
What do you think about Iron
Which
Horse
one?
and Magnum
Or,
PI?
There's a
or
new one.
Matlock.
Now
Or
it
the
is,
Matlock.
the boys
Old
just
Perry
talking.
Mason, old Matlock, black and white shows.
We were trying. We were
Ruined
trying
I have an
to
expensive
talk
TV in the
about-
living room, and that's
we were
all it
trying
shows
to
is black
talk
and white.
about
Nah.
Operation
Oh,
Future
Andy
War.
Griffith.
Yeah, we're talking about
So-
Operation Future Wars, NuBreedAirsoft.com. Go get your tickets now.
There it is.
NuBreedAirsoft.com.
So we left off on Power Armor.
What field's it at, Weiner?
What field
Can
is
you say that real fast?
Outdoor Extreme Battlefield Orlando.
OutdoorExtremeOrlando.com.
Outdoor
We just got
Extreme
that.
Battlefield Orlando. There we go. See, I said it right.
I think we just got that little scene from
Yeah,
Army of Darkness where somebody
You'll have an
screwed up
intellectual discussion about an upcoming event. But if you take the red pill,
Red
it's
it
just the boys chatting. Oh no, yeah.
Oh no! We've got 15 minutes left. It's going to derail.
That's okay.
No.
I have
Yes, we do.
somebody
15, 13 minutes left.
somebody that's fentanyl just runs away anyway.
Wow, I like the fact. Look at all the people here. Look at this, Justin. We're not used to seeing all the different people here on the right side, on the chat side.
Oh, God.
Look at all the differences.
Power
Wow.
So what are the rules for Power Armor?
Boo.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
have Weiner
The rules for Power Armor. Here we go. We were discussing it earlier.
Got going on
Yep,
in-
Justin
Christian.
fell over.
Here, you want it? This might be this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ugh.
Yeah, we all did the same thing. Okay, that didn't work.
Christian,
Stop it.
Christian.
Didn't stop.
Ah.
So Power Armor.
Power Armor, Christian.
No. Justin took the helm on the power armor.
We
I did
did.
everything else. Justin
No,
did
no, I
the
was
very
getting Christian's
important part.
attention for
What
something
are you
else.
what are you showing us across there? What,
It's
that's
yeah,
right. Your
this is for
your,
Christian.
your camera and your what's up with your Wi-Fi?
No, let Justin talk.
I'm just gonna let him talk. He's showing you something, but his screen is so choppy that you
Is
I
can't.
know,
that a
yeah.
chain sword?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
Yes, we do
all
plan on
its
doing other
glorious
events in
little
Florida.
pixels, the chain sword.
What's that?
Nothing.
What?
Your backwoods internet decided it was going to.
No,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you have a teenager in your house.
Hey, Justin, on
Stealing
a
all the Wi-Fi.
very adjacent
Stealing the
to what you
Wi-Fi?
just said note, why don't you go into a couple details about power armor unless you already did?
Power Armor.
We did.
Yeah, Power Armor. We did. You missed it.
And
You
you
weren't
That's
here
all,
on-
folks. We're shutting everything down.
right,
That's it. We're 15 minutes
So-
early.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to assume we've got standard MED stuff, things like that.
Yes, the rule
Yeah.
set has it. The warrant order has that information in there.
Yeah.
It's all
the-
standard stuff. We chrono with .32s. Your guns will be chronoed before you go out in the field. You can't get on the field unless you have a chrono tag.
What
HPA
about specialty
lockdown.
rules? Anything that is non-standard? Anything that is a
Uh,
special?
the biggest thing is going to be the power armor. Obviously, just ways that they can be killed. Obviously, I talked earlier. They're going to be taught when they take enough damage, how they die. That's going to be more specific to them. When you see one, shoot it until it drops.
Okay.
The people who have signed up to do that are asking for it.
Yes, they are.
Fair.
Normally the saying is life imitates art, but in this case it's fart imitates life. My gosh. Drop it and shoot it until it drops.
Basically.
Yeah.
Now, there are going to be some special rules for some of the fragos and stuff, obviously, but those will be explained as they happen from our illustrious game controller here, the man with the glasses.
I have a very fun dynamic we're adding to the win conditions of the game as well. COs, the command structure for the event for each respective side, has the option to spend the end game score as a currency to unlock different gadgets, airstrikes, or potentially other abilities. So, at the end of the game, we're going to announce the raw score and then do the deductions and tell them what the deducted spent remaining scores will be. So, in the beginning, you're all right, here are the game winning scores. This raw score without the deductions. This raw score without the deductions. You'll hear people that didn't read the warrant order, people that have false hope that their side had more points than the other, and then we go, but the command structure of your dystopian fascist command elements spent some of your hard-fought points. Here's what you actually scored since they spent your points. Now there is a real option to not spend anything, which is fine, and there's also technically an option to spend almost all of your game-winning score. Now, the important thing is, we're not telling you how many points you have during the game. That will be battlefield intelligence, and that must be deduced by the XO and CO of each respective side. So there is a real chance, people, one side might end with 0 or less points.
Oh, found that button. The what?
Ooh.
Button? What?
Well, you
I'm gonna-
say. But I don't understand. Well, think of you playing a normal game where there's points. Now add algebra. Sucks to be you.
We can't math. We're airsofters.
I'm banking on
kidding.
the lack of intellect with you dorks.
Make
Yeah.
make command accountable again. That's awesome. That's
So,
what I'm
so what
talking
you're,
about.
You got
so what
war
you're
crimes
saying
from that. Now imagine taking points away for good things.
is you're going to make people think strategically and frugally.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean who has the most amount of people on the field, huh?
Correct.
So I'm
That's
gonna
exactly
try to-
right.
Try to translate this comment here. They're wondering if a grenade is thrown at someone wearing power armor.
Yes,
does it
yes.
Kill it automatically.
Will it drop them automatically?
Now, they'll be able to reboot, so to
Right.
speak. So they'll drop to a knee and they'll wait for a time frame to go away, and then they're
Reboot.
going to stand back up where they are and go back to killing folks.
Ooh, the next comment by the same. Shout out to my man called Preach. Check this.
Preach has
fantastic,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Preach has been he's been on his game so far in this chat.
Yeah.
So,
is awesome.
and
So,
that's
Preach, I
a great
appreciate
point,
it.
Preach. So you can have a CO or an XO at the end of that event. Their faction could hate them. Wow, we had the 30,000 point lead, and we have
You blew it.
50 points.
We killed them constantly throughout the entire game, but we still lost.
There,
I'm
there could
literally-
be a mutiny halfway through the game.
The CO might nominate the XO to be the accountant.
There you go. That's
We're going to bust out an abacus for each side.
So, and to
Yeah,
I actually
Papa-
own one.
Papa
I actually
knew
own
what
one
it
of
was.
those.
From them. But
I know,
still, we
one
don't
of
have the
those.
money for that.
but sir, it's a wedding. But
we can't afford it. We can't afford the losses or the
We're
wins.
derailing. We're derailing.
Now we're doing good. We're doing good. We still have 9
I
minutes.
know we are. I'm
and
just,
to really emphasize, so the rules are written as a soft break into alt sim. There are some different rules.
Is this a
Really,
gateway game?
I would say the pinnacle of the alt sim element of this event is in fact the power armor rules in what is essentially a sim. But the change is it's a lighter version of a sim. It's an alt sim. So there's going to be a couple additives, gadgets, if you will. My good man Justin
little sprinkles.
has allocated to me a couple role players, which I will thrash and make them useful to each side. Good luck to the role players. You'll be having a crash course brief. It's not going to be that bad. It's going to be very fun. Fun is the goal. You should end that and be like, "What the heck?" You know, that's what's going to be fun about this. So.
Oh,
It looks like, by the way, Laz just joined. I just want to say, it's
Ooh.
hard to see it all over on the Instagram, but I want to say, hey, what's up to him? And
I
Laz.
can't wait to have.
oh yeah,
Laz is gonna be somewhere else.
a little bit of info there. I might be an XO at some point.
Ooh, hey, shout out to Laz, which we'll definitely have on soon to talk about something the boys have been cooking up.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, Laz, if you hear me, you're coming on the stream ideally next week.
No, because we have Freddie coming.
The week after that, sorry, we got to do the Freddie AAR.
Yep.
You're coming on, man, because we got to get you to start talking about cool stuff. So, we support cool stuff. Laz does cool stuff. Also,
Amen.
Operation Ice. I'd love to hear how your ice event went. I saw your post for the winners.
What is that? I didn't even know. Oh my god!
You're never gonna believe the very obvious thing Laz did because he's
I
the
don't-
best ever.
I don't want to know. I can't comment on it.
Speaking of the best ever, Laz will be on. We're gonna invite
A
him
couple of weeks. Yep.
in a couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
If he'd have us, obviously, we're not gonna twist your arm. Laz, you're loved and respected. If you have the time to come on, we would be privileged.
Absolutely.
Let's go back to ruining the stream. So,
Yeah, so-
Justin.
So
Yes.
We got
Such a
7
schmegma.
minutes left.
I'll make you
Well, that's what you go there for his OnlyFans for, Colt.
About that first, and then we'll get some final words.
NuBreedAirsoft.com.
Yes,
NuBreedAirsoft.com.
at Whitfield.
Shadow Legion.
Outdoor Extreme Battlefield Orlando.
Orlando.org. Canada.
.ca.
First of all, Colt, don't think
Thank-
shame.
That's gross.
Second of all, that's our word. Third of all, it's not all midget. Some of it.
Where did
is
that even
regular
come
size.
from? Somebody's just like, this will get popped and click on my comment. That's all he did. That wasn't pointed. Weiner.
Again, somebody had to take up my slack.
Yes.
I'm taking a little bit of Weiner. Chirp on about how great our event's going to be. Yes, that's right. It's a
The
beautiful
event is going to be awesome. It's like what event number is this one for us?
I don't
it's
know.
number
Turn your
6.
cup around. We
Event
can't
number
see your
6.
sticker for NuBreed Airsoft.
Oh, crappers. I hate that when I do that. There we go. NuBreed Airsoft. And look what's above it. One of my best sponsors for my event. Dead End Outfitters. The
Suck up.
store will be there. Dead End Outfitters Cafe will be there.
Unfortunately, we can't see it
NuBreedAirsoft.com.
because you live
Let him
in the
talk.
dark.
Yeah,
What?
you live in a cave. You're like Tony Stark in the first movie. He built his sponsorship in a cave.
Who wants to see Weiner build his own power armor for chapter 2?
It'll be
So he can be
It'll be cardboard boxes. What are you
Iron
talking
Fat
about?
Man.
made out of wood.
Wow. Really?
You're just gonna build the first ever helicopter for airsoft.
The Vinci helicopter, though, it's just got the spirals in it.
Oh, see, I thought you were talking about something else. Like,
Oh, that's different too.
Anything's but Jason, shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Oh.
Hey, how old's your old man? How old is he? We were trying to figure that earlier. Earlier.
All right then.
5 minutes. 5
You're
minutes.
acting like you're
Are
the
we not
straight
done
man
yet?
here.
NuBreedAirsoft.com.
When
Outdoor
you're
Battlefield
straight
Extreme
man,
Orlando.
You gotta let it ride. You gotta let it ride. You gotta have fun.
Let it happen. Let shh. Let it
The
happen.
Wienermobile. Yep,
fight
I
it.
almost became a driver for that.
7. Wow.
57. So he is freaking old. Okay.
Ow.
I can say that because I am old.
We're in closing. No.
Yeah,
Are we getting there? Closing
Closing
comments?
comments.
58 minutes. Well, you got 3 minutes, right? Why is my clock off on my phone? It is off.
What's a
On my
touch screen?
computer.
No. Let's do this. So
7:55. We got 5 minutes.
Future Wars is going to be an excellent event. Come
Yeah,
check it
It'll
out.
be
It's
an
a
awesome
fun
event, not just
event for
excellent.
anybody wanting to
It's going to be
try
awesome.
a mill sim with a couple extra steps, where the steps are engineered specifically for the players to see things happen. The motto here is when things happen, things happen. When something happens, something happens. No more walking around and be like, well, it's you do something, something happens. That's the fun. That's the goal.
Yep.
To be able to see the battlefield meld and fold as you do things. And speaking of melding and folding, DEO is having a lot of construction going on right now, and you should definitely come check out the new additives, the new expansions, The prep room has been expanded. I know you guys have been seeing the ads too, because boy, howdy, you've been delighting us.
I'd just like to point out and thank Christian for that
Yeah, the
segue.
new-
He thought about that.
2 hours. We're open Sundays. It's going to be fantastic. The expansions are going on. You're literally going to see the field constantly change every day for weeks, for a month, for basically until as long as we're open. But the most dramatic change we've ever had is happening literally right now. And speaking of dramatic change in construction, Papa's been cooking in the R&D room as well. I tell you what, if you want to talk about any of that.
I mean, actually, I was going to mention that we've got. I just did started a whole new line of products. We are actually going to be bringing out the Speed Kills products, which is all, which is not just the gear. We're doing apparel and all that, but not just that. We're actually bringing out new replicas guns.
Done.
I just did. We're introducing our
One
own
more,
high
one more.
kappa, built
Toucan,
from
one more.
scratch high kappa, as well as some built from scratch our own receivers for making the Speed Kills arena rifles.
Slight segue on that. If you want some of the most fun and excellent to use custom guns in the market, you should check out DEO's custom line of guns made to order. Welcome to the Waffle House of Warriors, dude. We're gonna get you served up with the all-American breakfast of guns. I tell you what. All right.
Chunked, covered, scattered.
D-Hop.
Come see us. Yeah, D-Hop, number one patch barrel in the market. 5 years
The
running.
D-Hop.
5 years running. You find a better patch barrel anywhere on the market, we'll buy it for you.
Buy it. If it sucks in some capacity, it has a lifetime warranty. And saying it sucks is awfully bold to me because daggum, most guns I have a D-Hub. If it breaks, we repair it, give you a new one.
Replace it for free.
It's quite literally the best thing since triple baked bread. That's
I'm
just
still
personal.
hung up on the Waffle House Warriors.
Triple baked bread. Doesn't that burn after the second time?
Yes.
You got the
Yes,
joke.
it is. All right. Closing thoughts, gentlemen. Anybody?
Yeah.
Good,
Winner?
Justin.
No, me.
Yeah, you.
Looking forward to it. Hopefully it kicks off a great series for us, and look forward to seeing everybody there. And like to thank this man over here for all his hard work and the mass amounts of caffeine he's probably consumed, not sleeping for the last 2 weeks while he's been making maps and doing all kinds of stuff.
Real, Justin.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm trying to prop you up a little bit, man. Come on.
Because you asked me to do it, you're like, "This is a game I thought you could do." I'm like, "Oh, dang it! I got to try really
So
quick."
I already blamed you to begin with that you soft bullied me into writing it in the first place.
Oh, sorry, closing statement. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. D-Hop plus
Penalties not
WTK.
cool.
Just NuBreedAirsoft.com. Go get your tickets now. A big shout out to Dead End Outfitters, who is my store and major
There you go.
sponsor of the event. Thank you very much. Big shout out to all my admins who are going to be coming up to help out and have a good time. The bright yellow shirts. Thank them as you see them. Like I said, they'll be wearing bright yellow fluorescent
like that?
shirts. No, that's like puke orange.
This is actually my Golden Girl shirt, but yeah.
Yep. And actually, this shirt is my thing's not doing color, but I'll be wearing this shirt on Friday out there, and then I'll put my tactile shirt on
It's
Saturday.
gonna be a tank top.
No, I can't do that.
Are you done?
Good. No, good. Good.
It's so rude.
You
We're closing statements.
NuBreedAirsoft.com. Go check it out. Get your tickets now. If you're on
it's
here,
your turn.
if you're on here, message me personally. Direct message me, and I'll get you a 10% off code.
Oh,
Okay, you guys heard that? 10% off. Message Weiner on Facebook, Instagram, on the website. Find some way to get a hold of him. He'll get you 10% off.
Yep.
the mean ween.
And
The mean ween.
yeah, you got anything?
It's actually $10 off, not 10%.
It's a privilege to be
$10
around.
off.
We're really excited to try out something familiar but different. It's the uncanny valley of airsoft events. I kind of just wrote a game that I think would be fun, more so than what I know is safe. This isn't a game written to be safe for us. It's a game written to be fun for you. So
But you're
need
gonna be
every
safe.
drop of feedback. I don't want to hear it's good. It's what didn't work is more valuable to me than anything. Like our dearest Beowulf said, ideally this is the genesis of a series that we can all not only be proud to put on,
That can
but
grow and
also
expand.
continue to improve and let it grow by the players and their feedback.
Boom.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All I can do is tell you guys the store is going to be there, and we will. I can't read that. The store will be on site. We're also going to be having food. We should be set up ready to go for food for lunch on Friday, dinner on Friday, breakfast on Saturday, and lunch on Saturday.
Also, we sell stuff.
And we'll have a bunch of stuff for sale. absolutely.
Airsoft adjacent.
And I think there'll be some neat stuff for raffle as well. I don't know.
Yep, there'll be a lot of neat stuff for raffle. HPA's come through. G&G came through in a big way. We got 3 pew pews to raffle off for them. So
Shout out
raffle
to
season-
Pew Pew.
Shout out to Pew.
Maybe Marion.
Threw me off there, but
Smelling fluid. All right, end this before
All right,
it gets
yeah,
ruined.
Right.
Yep.
All right, guys, thank you
Well, it's
very much.
spiraling out of control.
I look
thank you
forward-
all for being on. Thank you all for listening to my psychobabble.
I don't know about psychobabble, but there was some babbling in there, but we thought it was
Justin, our
Alzheimer's.
next game, I'm going to write it to where Weiner's normal, and it will be the strangest game.
Oh, yeah.
It might as well be an RP.
That's right. I play a 27-year-old dating 19-year-olds.
No, the more we win,
Yeah.
there's no points. It's like,
All right. Yes.
He's gonna be a door-to-door salesman or something with a tie.
I've
and like a
already
button-up
done
shirt.
that.
Gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you guys in a couple of days.
Yep.
Thank you, as always, for being here. And we will, we'll see everybody. Oh, God, where am I at? There we go. Sorry. We'll see you all soon.
NuBreed